Hey guys, it's Hannah, and today I am here with my long-awaited book review. I had just finished this book a couple of minutes ago. This book, I know you guys have been waiting so long for me to finish this book. I'm so happy that it's done, it's over. I'm just excited to finally get this review done because there's lots of things I gotta talk about concerning this book. So, I am going to be reviewing A Storm of Swords. This is the third book in the Song of Ice and Fire series, and it is currently my favorite book in the series. This book is huge. This is an insanely amazing book. I absolutely loved this book. As I said, it's my favorite as of right now. I have 2 more books and then I'll be caught up by the time the next book comes out. And yeah, I'm just so freaking excited to finally complete this book. It's so good. So, get my notes over here. Storm of Swords was published on August 8th, 2000 in the UK by Voyager, and the US version came out in November 2000 by Botnum. And this one is the 2013 HBO Tied Down edition. I've also got Feast for Crows and Dance of Dragons. Both are HBO Tied Down books. This is the third one, and it's got the dragon on the front, and it's super cool. I love this book. And the review is, of those who work in the grand epic fantasy tradition, George R.R. Martin is by far the best. In fact, this is as good a time as any to proclaim him the American Tolkien by Time. Long live George R. Martin, a literary dervish enthralled by complicated characters and vivid language, and bursting with a wild vision of the very best tale tellers. New York Times and Los Angeles Times says it's one of the best series in history of fantasy. And they are right. This is an excellent book. I don't think that this book is going to be dethroned by the next 2 books, but we'll see. So, this book is pretty much this book is basically the third and fourth season of the show put together in one, and lots of stuff happens in this book. I'm trying to think of a few things here. The book is pretty much, Tyrion's struggle. Tyrion's character is way different than how it is in the show, and I've heard that in the next 2 books he's gonna go down a very dark path. If you haven't read this book, I hope I didn't spoil the fact that Tyrion's character is super different than the series, the show, but I still love Tyrion nonetheless. He's one of my favorite characters, my favorite male character in the series, and I just love him so much. I can't say that I hate him in this series. I just freaking love him. And then you've got Arya, who is starting a journey. They had just escaped Harrenhal, and they end up getting caught with the Brotherhood, and it's so much fun to read. And of course, we got Sansa's struggles. We got the relationship between Brienne and Jaime, which is so awesome. I love their chemistry in the series. We've got Daenerys. Daenerys is beginning her conquest. She's now settling down as queen. She finds out that some people have betrayed her, have been spying on her ever since she was escaped to the east after her family was killed. So we got a lot of betrayal in this book. And we've also got, this is going to be a spoiler, so if you do not want to hear what I'm about to say, go ahead and mute or just click out of the video and then come back after a couple of minutes. But one of the biggest moments in the series, both in the book and in the show, is the infamous Red Wedding. We all know what happens. Robb Stark marries a girl against the vow by Walder Frey, and they go to the wedding. Edmure Tully is engaged to one of the daughters in Robb's place. They go to the wedding, and Robb gets killed. Catelyn gets killed. In the show, it's also his pregnant wife that gets killed, but they spare Robb's wife in this book. Her name is not Talisa Stark. Her name is Jane Westerling. And they actually get married off screen in the book. We don't see their wedding, but we do see it in the show, and I think it's really pretty. But, you know, she does not go to the wedding. She stays, I think she stays in Riverrun or something like that. I don't know. But she lives, thank God. But Robb also, he's dead, and Catelyn's dead. I think that George Martin did a very good job with the Red Wedding in this book, but if I was to say which one I think was done better, I'm gonna have to go with the show because of how shocking it was. If you go back in my previous videos, you can see my dad's reaction, and I kind of had prior knowledge a little bit because I kind of snuck in some movie clips because, you know, I'm crazy, but it pissed him off, and it made me really upset reading it. I really did not like reading it, but it was just so well written. I love it. So lots of crazy stuff happens in this book. It is so good. My favorite in the series, and I am happy to give this book 5 stars. I'm so excited to have finally finished it, and hopefully I can read it again sometime, you know, in preparation for the next book. But yeah, Storm of Swords. This is my book review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and I'm really excited to get started on my next book. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what my next book is going to be. I'm going to be reading 11/22/63 by Stephen King. I am excited to get that book started. I can't wait to read it. I can't wait to review that one. And I'm also thinking about rereading one of my favorite books. And I'm also reading Watchers by Dean Koontz, but it's really difficult to get 2 books read. But I'm going to try to squeeze in as much time as I can and get those books done and get some more reviews. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, if you have new books you want to suggest to me, let me know, and please make sure to subscribe for more book reviews, Books A Million hauls, anything you can think of on this channel. And thank you for watching.